Ho, 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 and merry... Yep. Okay, so today we're going to suffer. Alright. First things first, just as a reminder, so I've done a little bit of testing off camera for some things. I went and said hello to that dragon again that I fought at the very end of last episode, and they treated me just about as well as they did on that, except even worse. They killed me down to having minus 20 health, which, again, reminder, if I look at in here, this effect, empty heart containers instead. That's how much it killed me. It really got through. Now, I've said already, but there is a few things that I want to have sorted before we go to the end, and then we're going to search for the stronghold and then go today. That is our plan. So, the first things first is just going to get like 2 stacks of this just to make sure I've got everything I need. So I wanted to be very precautious, surprisingly. So I'm going to get some absorption, which will give me additional hearts. That's the first thing that we're going to want to have, those potions. Probably want strength 3 as well, because that's plus 9 damage. I'm trying to think. Regeneration 3 might not be too bad. Oh. That sounds really nice, actually. Okay, so this is that a raw lionfish. Do we have any of those? Guess not. Then that's going to have to wait for another time. That's something to keep in mind, though. Unless there's a way of finding out easily where it's from. Upgrade aquatic. I do not know the mod well enough. Lion fish. Let's have a look-see. Lionfish, upgrade aquatic. Hostile mob. They're found near coral and warm and unfrozen ocean biomes. Okay. Sadly, I don't want to spend too long trying to search for something like that, because it could take quite some time, as well as it's not going to be that huge. It would just be really nice. I thought that was interesting. No, we're looking for... Honestly, don't know what luck does. Chance of high quality and more loot, higher chances, that's not that effective for me. Knowledge is not what we need, jump boost isn't, invisibility isn't, haste isn't, flight isn't, fire resistance doesn't help me, Dolphin's Grace doesn't, absorption. I feel like I'm missing here. resistance 2. That's just provides damage reduction per level. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna do these ones because I'm pretty sure I can. I don't think I've got those. Darn. Wow, I'm finding only ones that I can't do more than I can do. Well, let's do a regeneration 3 as well, because I'm pretty sure I can do that. Oh, those are only via goblin traders? Interesting. Well, we'll do the strength one for the moment. So absorption, strength. Oh, we've got the strength there, so we don't need to worry. 1, 2, 3. Regeneration 2. Gust here. I think I've got regen in here, right? 3. And then we want regeneration 2, which is regeneration glowstone dust. Okay, brew that real quick. Now, the other thing I'm going to want, and I think I talked briefly about this before, but if you actually add unbreaking to charms, it makes them a lot more resilient. Also keep in mind that these are not actually EMCable. They look like they are. They're not. So at this point in time, I'm not still 100% sure on what's going to be the best approach. If I take this, use the Draconic Sword, that does way more damage, or if I try and use the Red Katar. Because both have their own things. Okay. Again, reminder, we cannot do any better than we really can for gear unless we are really, really stubborn. Just sorry, I'm gonna put over myself a little bit of warmth because it is very cold here at the moment. Outside of being really, really dedicated and taking ages and ages to slowly kill some things and still have it be a random chance for getting what we want. Or we go to the end and kill the Ender Dragon. This is a very scary thing that again, I'm not even sure it's going to be that scary. It's just because it could be is what terrifies me. All right. Oh, that took a moment. I'm just going to go this direction for a little bit and then try another one. Okay, so again, so these charms should hopefully do a bit to keep us going quite well. However, they still aren't probably going to keep us wholeheartedly safe. Also, the game's not going to like this because we're exploring quite a bit. Again, something that I feel a lot of people understand at this point. I'm just going to fly a little bit higher. Oh, hello. I guess we flew too far. Well, ain't this been a thing? So there is an end portal around here somewhere. Ooh, hello? No? Now, I'm gonna be remind again, like I could just easily find it. But that's not in the spirit of things, I would say. Just deleting half the building. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I think things are a little confusing because this looks like, yeah, this looks like a dungeon, not a stronghold, this bit. But I'm assuming this is the stronghold? Hmm. So I have a bad feeling I might have to start busting through walls because it may have been negatively impacted. Though I have to say, this does look really cool having the wall like this. I'm gonna steal that, how that functions. But that's not exactly useful. Oh, hello. Well, now ain't this very pretty? Oh. Oh, hell yeah, grave robbing. Boo. All he had was a skeleton. Why couldn't you drop better loot when you died, good sir? I believe this is one of my mods actually altering the dungeon. Oh, hello. None of that. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, this room is really pretty. Well, there's not going to be much of a purpose to exploring the rest of the dungeon. So, first things first, we're going to do a last minute clear of inventory. I'm going to grab 2 stacks of cobblestone. And I'm going to get a waystone. Just to the portal itself, just in case I need it. Because you can make waystones into other dimensions. They cost EXP though. I believe by base. In fact, you can actually make the mod cost EXP inherently whenever, but I don't quite like that because it feels very limiting. I like it just when it's dimensional. That was a lovely sound. Okay. all non-essential items need to start going away. So I'm going to... God, I still need to clear this out, huh? Put all of that there. There's even some stuff in here. Huh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to fix that out later. Keep forgetting that, like, this is here. Alright. Put that back in there. What we're gonna need is these. And then we're also gonna want to move that away and have the cobblestone available. Okay. I'm not looking forward to it. Because again, I don't know how this is going to go. I talked about this with a friend. The Minecraft game itself is balanced around hardcore. Because, well, hardcore is actually balanced. It is effectively maintained because that's the game's design. Like, everything's designed around its difficulty levels. Ice and Fire has been destroying us because it's not. It's designed around normal mode and that's it. So, yeah. This boss might, doing the Ender Dragon might be extremely easy, or could go extremely poorly. First things first. Should have brought a ranged weapon, huh? And this is super laggy because it's loading an entire new dimension. Good God. I'm gonna be slow about this. Okay. I think I've lost some permanent HP in the process of this. Okay, game. Okay, game. You know what? Let's be a little naughty if the game's gonna let me. This is so laggy. Does this work? it does. I forget, so that looks like the other things influencing the accuracy of those. The thing from the other mod. There. Okay, game, I need you to work with me. Come on. Well, it's looking like overall this fight, if I was a bit smarter about it, would have been just a piece of cake. There we go. Oh god, game. It's chugging. Okay. That is what we wanted the most. Now to the little fun fella that this is. There we go. Oh my god. Why is this so laggy? Please. Don't do me like this. I'm pretty sure this one works. The trick. If I wasn't lagging so much, what is going on? Try closing some things and I'll see if that helps. Sadly enough, this is the suffering that I have to just go through because my computer is getting on the older side and I'm trying to stream a rather intense pack and this is me loading a new dimension. I think we had just about as much trouble with the nether initially. Though the difference is open space causes more lag and end is just open space. I'll hopefully resolve this a bit later. Oh, well, I'm glad that that wasn't too bad of a fight. It could have been significantly worse. Okay. Oh, and the Dragon Egg also has EMC. Good to know. Can make a shitload of Dragon Eggs, because why not? I want to explore the end more, but I'm wondering if that's actually a viable option right now. Okay, I'm literally looking at my computer. There is nothing else really that's drawing it. It's just Minecraft just dying because it can. I think I need to get back to the overworld. I have a feeling that if I can get back to the overworld and then do some work and then come back to the end and then load it a few more times like that, it will be a bit more bearable. This makes me sad. Oh. Using 60% of my fucking CPU. Jesus. I'm so close to getting out. Because again, like this really is reminiscent of the lag from the other time, and all I needed to do was restart the Minecraft client from the ground up. So quit out and then like save, quit Minecraft, close the launcher, then relaunch from there. So I'll try doing that possibly in a few minutes. If not, I will be fine before next stream. Nah, we can do it today. We can do it today. Get it fixed. It's fucking not even responding on the screen. Can you even see it? Oh, barely. It's so dark. It's the bloody outro sequence. User nuggets. I never quite understood the sequence. Take me home, country roads, to the place I belong. Well, it's good that we've got this sort of stuff sorted out already, though some of this is going to get need to be upgraded again later. Oof. Yeah, I think I need to quit and then save. Well, save then quit, then restart everything. I'm just gonna do that. Apologies for the intermission. It is how it is. Because I have a feeling that there's something that something that causes a memory leak. Because my memory normally for this game typically sits at about maybe what, like half of what it is right now, maybe 10,000 megabytes. Currently, it's nearly 20,000. So again, that's why I'm just like, that doesn't seem like a reasonable number for it to go to in any situation. It has no reasonable answer as to why that should be occurring. Oh well, we'll have it resolved shortly. Still saving the world right now, by the way. It's taking its time. It's taking its time. Okay, just gotta be patient. Something is definitely going weird right now with this. Oh. You getting somewhere? And it's gone back into not responding. Yeah, I need to restart the game. Badly. I'm just trying to be slow and patient with it. I'm sure... Here we go. Okay, now I can quit game. right? It's not responding on the menu. Yeah, it should not be 80% of my memory being used right now on a fucking menu. Not even high-end games do that to me. Okay, I'll wait till I can see numbers are in more reasonable fields. Alright, that should be back in more moderate levels. Let's try relaunching the game now. Sorry for this very slow spot. It's kind of what happens in these situations. And a reminder that the stream may lag a little bit in the next few moments just because the launch process is rather unfriendly, to say the least. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get the bounce around. Let's see if we can... God, you can see how jittery it is. Just with the simple movements as well. Isn't it so lovely? It's absolutely peachy. It's brilliant, sir. Brilliant. I must have another. Just like it. It's absolutely phenomenal. Hey, brother. Discover. Hey, sister. Blood is thicker. Oh, if the fire comes falling down for you, then in this world I wouldn't do. I should not sing. So it's not a good idea. One, I'm bad at singing, and two, I don't want to get this channel in trouble. It's already in enough trouble. Oh. Which reminds me, I got to do my exercises tonight. Oof. I didn't do them yesterday, and feeling a little shit for it. So I'm gonna do some different exercises tonight that are just they're arguably a bit more difficult, but they're not more intense. Well, no, It's more things I'll be doing, not raising the intensity. That's what I'll be doing. It's because I'll do some ring fit. I think that's what I'll do. Need to make sure my Switch is charged for that though. So I don't think it's been charging recently. But yeah, no, I'll get my Switch. I'll do some ring fit because instead of what I normally do, which is just like go on the recumbent's bike for 20 minutes and then do some push-ups and some squats. I would like to do pull-ups as well, but I don't have a good way of doing that. Door frames aren't exactly that secure and don't offer very much room. And I do not have the money for the suggestion of, oh, go just get one of those bars. As well as those tend to break door frames, especially the door frames that I've got. So I'm going to refrain. And the chairs that are in the house aren't very suitable for it either. Here we go. Now I can at least load the world now, because we're in the menu. And it's not lagging anywhere near as much. So yeah, no, this is probably the right idea. Give it a little bit longer, don't worry. Ugh. I'm a tad surprised it's not showing up yet on the stream. Give it a moment. Yes, I know. Start a game. I have. Well done. What? No, it's this way. Yeah. Look at the text up here. Oh my god, it's so smart. Start a game? But I'm already playing one. Why should I start one? And it's getting there. Okay. Seriously, it's not. Okay. There we go. I saw one mod, oh good lord, lag. I saw one mod that I really wish they had an updated version for. It's Escape and Run. It's like a parasitic one that has like evolving mods and stuff like that. It looked really cool, and I would be more than willing to play it. However, it is only for 112, not 116, like we're on. The developer has said like they've got full intentions of getting the mod to an acceptable stage where it can do that, but that's in the future, and that's fair enough. Okay. Now that the game is, let's pull its head in. Somewhat, at least. Oh, yeah. Let's try going back. That's a good point. We should progress with Ars Nouveau at some point. I always hated these. When they introduced them, I always just got panic attacks at them. Oh, there's a void one. Void slimes. Oh god, they teleport you when they hit you? I'm good, thanks. So what we're looking for is some skulkers, because I want to get some skulker hearts. The fuck is you? It's a very pretty block, I guess. That's all it is. But I also don't want to go too far out because I mean, I'm not going to, but I don't want to run into potentially unpleasurable encounters in here. If you're wondering, by the way, I'm not taking the chorus fruit. That's just because I already have well, okay. I already have chorus fruit and stuff for it. Oh, here we go. You mind? Quite an unpleasant lot, aren't you? Okay. Quite unpleasant fellows, aren't you? Well, we got what we came for, so let's use this. Brings us all the way back to base. Alright, now let's go and make the baubles thing, because that's going to be one of the easiest things to make. Just... Where are you? I want to find someone a bit easier. It's always good to see their hitboxes. I can almost hear this fucker spawn in my ear and I can't see him. You serious? Alright. So, what we're going to need for the Ankh shield. So we're going to need the Ankh charm. Now for that, we're going to need the ring of reaction, which is these two put together. Then we're going to need this, which is a black dragon scale, which is a nether star, that, and cracked. And then one of those. I believe I'm wearing some sunglasses and I've got this in the inventory, and so have I got that. So this. Oh yeah, I've also already got one of these on me. And then in the other bag, I know I've got... Oh no, it is in this bag. Then like I said, I believe I'm wearing the sunglasses already. Which is also going to clear up my head slot, which is going to be quite useful. So while I wait, while I'm doing this, I'm going to let my thing regenerate up a little bit. And then my armor does need a touch of repair work done. So that's that. That's that. And then it's just some gold blocks. And that's the Arc Charm. And then we take our pre-existing obsidian shield. And we slap these two boys together. So this is huge, because so if I go to the Arc Charm, this gives, it says just it grants immunity to most negative status effects. Blindness, slowness, levitation, cobwebs, poison, withering, hunger status effect, nausea, weakness, and mining fatigue are all negated. In addition to partial fire resistance and immunity to knockback. All of that now permanently. Honestly, really strong little thing that has just granted us a very blanket immunity to a lot of problems that exist in this game. That is a very significant thing. Now I can really consider doing a lot of other things, because now I can look for a head slot. So if I think I can search by head, and it'll show me things that can fit into the head slot. Those aren't useful, that's not useful. That's not obtainable. No. It's not actually much that seems to fit into the head slot, huh? I'm still quite sad because I've tried to use these in the past for like visual stuff, and they break your flying because they override flying mechanics. And because of that, they force you out of flying. So that basically leaves just this item here that I don't even remember what the fucking spectator does. Ah, well, doesn't matter. And then for the next big upgrade, so I'm so glad that I've got this, because this just gives me really blanket safety nets. against a lot of different effects. Because, okay, I've talked a little bit about how during this series, my entire play has just been constantly trying to find things to give me more survivability. And I feel like it's kind of... It looks like it's just every goal is just to become more unkillable. That's because this world is designed to just constantly kill you. It's not even subtly. It's really designed to kill you. What I'm hitting now is basically the final reaches of the things I can do to make myself as strong as possible. Now, the next big thing I actually want is dragon heads, which is going to require me to have to figure out a way to kill the Ender Dragon with also like generating dragon heads. I'll need to figure that out a little bit further, and I'll need to figure out a way of making that relatively consistent, because at this stage in time, this cleaver would not kill it easily. Well, not as easily. Both these weapons very much outscale this in damage. So that's going to need a lot of work before it's actually a viable option to really compete. Now... I'm trying to remember if I need to remove the modules from this or not. I'm going to work under the assumption I don't, except I'm going to do one safety net, which is this. If I put that back in, it's already charged. Okay. So used for, we need to make awakened draconium. You can see why it's like, so we needed the dragon heart. So we need 6 draconium cores. We need a dragon heart, and that should be everything. And then with this, we reach the second tier. Oh, no. We're doing this first. Yes. By the way, this is EMCable, so, you know, we don't need to do this crafted recipe very much. This will be the second tier of gear that we can get, and this is substantial. Okay, so we need to make one of these. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, 1 of these. That's it, yeah. Then we need... It's just a wyvern core. Two draconium, and then Oh, good lord, my voice is dying a little bit. It was 4 netherite, correct? Yeah. Ah. I had a feeling that that was going to be the case. So we need to upgrade the injectors. So let's grab one of those. And so what else do we need? We need a block. Draconium. We need... How many wyvern cores? 2. And 4 diamonds. And then we put you into here and boom. Bam. Pow. This does mean, by the way, we could just go up to this, because this required draconic tier to get, and then so we couldn't do it until this, because what we're crafting now means we can craft a draconic tier. Which, I'm gonna be honest, we're going to be a draconic tier for a very long time, because we're going to be doing everything to power up again and then go after ice and fire. Really? Boom, there we go. Now we can do this. See? Ready to craft. But yeah, no, ice and fire is our next goals, because that gives us the next bit of stuff, and that will be the late game equipped armor that we can get. Yeah, we'll have to be figuring that out. Whoops, I want you. Cool, so if I do Shift K, it does retain some stuff. Okay, so we're going to have to do these, but... Alright. Oh, I didn't realize that if you looked real closely at just that spit there, you can kind of see it poking. That's a good point. I haven't actually shown what this looks like. There you go. That is what the draconic thing looks like. In case you were so interested. Alright, so we're gonna want draconic core. So that's 4 draconium, a nether star, and 4 wyvern cores. Oh, my nose is itchy. So I feel I'm coming down with something a little bit, which is really not a good thing to hear. It is winter time and it's not all too surprising. I haven't also been keeping myself too safe during this kind of weather. I'm hoping it can be sort of understood why this stuff's dominated your top end EMC table in the late stages when you don't have the project expansion stuff. Okay, and we're going to use that for this, right? Yeah, so we first need to do this one. So we need a good deal of stuff again. What are these called again? Particle. Need one of those. Just one. 4 diamonds and a heart. And 2 wyvern cores. Okay, I know I needed 2 of these. Netherite. Oh, just 2 of those. And emerald. Yep. Okay. So first we have module core, that's right. This. And then this. And now we have a shield control module, which probably doesn't make much sense yet, but we're going to have to make all the other bloody stuff for this. Because we do already have this, but why would we settle for just these? So it's 25.1 versus, yeah, that's just way better. So there's a 2x2 versus 1x1. So even if you times that by 4, but this does have recharge, whereas the other doesn't. However, you do have these, which are designed for recharge. Okay. Let's craft one of these first. So a draconium core. 2 awakened draconium. A wyvern core. And netherite. Whee. And there we go. Now we're going to make... Yeah, that's how that one is. Some of these just require draconium cores. And then we're going to make recovery modules. So we're going to need modules. Draconium. Redstone. And netherite scrap. Okay, so that's how we craft the wyvern tier. And then for the next tier we need 4 netherite, awakened draconium, a draconic core, and a wyvern core. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's those. Now we're gonna also need to make another one of these. So we need a wyvern shield capacity module. A 2 of those, I believe it was. Then 4 of these. Yeah, it's everything. And then we're going to also need to make these. Instant health. We do have some instant health too, so grab 2 of those. Grab 1 of those. 4 of those. And 2 of those. Right? No, I need 4 of those. I need to go grab another 4 of that. And the 1 of that. Because just as a reminder, the this module that I'm doing right now, the Undying module, sadly enough isn't EMCable because the totem isn't EMCable. So we're going to grab one of these. I'm just going to quickly do this to grab this fella out again. Then we're going to craft 1. Craft 2. Okay, and then we're going to also want to make the draconic energy. So two of those. Another wyvern core. And some awakened draconium nuggets. That was my thing alerting me that I've now got enough thing to have my totems of undying on my armor done. Okay, then before I go too much further, let's make one of these. So first things first. We're going to make so that. Yeah, need that. Draconic thing. One of those. And draconium. Oh yeah, and it's another two of these, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, whoops, a daisy. It's the controller thing. There we go. My bad. Boom. Okay. Now we've got one of those. Whoops. It's this button I'm looking for. Because I need to reset all of those controls. Okay. Now I kind of want to show the shield off before we finish off today. In fact, if we're feeling really intense, we could try and go fight that dragon quickly. That tier 6. And see how this chalks up versus it now. So this will actually run through energy like constantly to maintain its shield. The shield's actually really, really cool. I sadly enough need an enemy to show it off with. So we're gonna just quickly sleep. And wait as it turns to night. This is a lot of capacity, but it still can run through quite quickly overall. Keep in mind, like, I've got about 60 million already, and I'm kind of almost through a single million. So this would do me for like quite some time, but I would still need to do some work to maintain this. This is why, like, I'm very confused as to why this mod requires so much energy so constantly in comparison to what it was in the past. Again, it's this weird thing, because it's like, does that really matter? I'm gonna be honest, you almost never run out of energy still. And when you do get to the later stages, you generate such a high amount of energy in your network that, and with so much speed, it doesn't really matter. Because, like, this is actually going at max output right now. And it's still charging super slowly. The next tier is going to do a lot better for it, but I can also get, like, more crystals. I'm going to probably move this anyway, this energy transfuser, to a much better spot eventually. With a probably a watch of flowing time not too far away from it, just to kind of give that a little bit more. There we go. So, how the shield works is actually very simple. If you watch it in the bottom left, it takes the damage for me. And if you're wondering, wait a minute, it takes the damage for you, but it's got over 1,000 shield value. It does. It does take a while to regenerate, as you can kind of see. I have to wait that entire green bar charging across the bottom, but then it charges very quickly after that. That's why this recovery speed, this recovery module here matters so much, because you regen so quickly. Though, I do want to mention, I do not believe this influences how long it takes for it to get out of its grace window. I think that's unaffectable, which kind of sucks. The old Draconic armor used to be, again, a lot more broken, as you'll constantly hear when it comes to Draconic. Its system was designed so you would regenerate super quickly, but the regeneration speed reduced with the entropy level, which was what that bar used to be. The little green bar underneath, between the energy, which is the blue bar, and the health value. So you would regenerate it instantaneously, basically at full entropy, but as you lowered and lowered, it eventually slowly actually started to reduce the regeneration rate until you just didn't regenerate. And then you just had to wait out the entropy level coming slowly back up, and then you'll just instantly recharge your shield again. So I would argue the system's probably more balanced, but I'm not saying I want balanced, especially when everything's trying to one-shot me. I think that's a very clear statement on that. Now, I'm trying to think, do I get the sword upgrade quickly as well? Yeah, we'll get the sword upgrade. So we'll go to Draconic with the sword. Where? There you are. So let's kind of show. These dudes, like, used to one-shot me. I think I'm proving my point quite well, actually. Seriously, it's bows. It's rare and uncommon. Tragic. I'll sort out the enchanted stuff later. And I will go put those other things down. I won't hunt anymore while we're just getting the sword done, and then we'll go fight the dragon, shall we? I'm wondering what the draconic creator is. Oh god, itchy nose. Planning with moving forward, I have to say. So we need, it's an energy controller, correct? Yeah. Then a wyvern core. And then okay, let's get the draconium sword. The draconic sword. Again, it's really difficult with this mod because like the tiers and the items and stuff like that and become quite annoying because it's the draconic tier, the wyvern tier, like it's the wyvern tier, the draconic tier, and the chaotic tier. You've got draconium and then awakened draconium, and then you've got the fact that the mod's also called draconic, so it's like draconic sword. It sounds like I'm complaining at this point for the sake of complaining. Kind of am. So now this does quite a bit of damage still and has a really good attack speed. Now the last thing to do is to... That's right, I didn't grab up some dragon's breath. I'm going to have to sort that out. You're melee, you should actually hurt me quite a bit. See? And I have a feeling that you were... No, you were just rare. Okay. I thought you were actually going to be quite high tier. If you took that much damage. I was expecting it to be mythic one, just to kind of prove a point of how strong they are. I don't think we'll do the module stuff today. However, I will say this, next episode we'll probably start with killing the Ender Dragon again. Now you might wonder, what again, how? But mods that we have introduce more. But no, what we're going to do, so we're going to finish off in the best way we possibly can, which is probably dying. Because what other way is there? Let's go say hello to the ice dragon, shall we? Oh, no, this is the wrong one. Let's look at there. I also found another one on the way to that one that I have left alone for now. Don't tempt me. Oh, it's near fairies. No, I'm good, thanks. I think, where was it? It was actually somewhere just around here. I think it might have been this. You'll see the dragon pop in before you see the stuff. Should be around here. Oh well, didn't see it on the way. Doesn't matter. We're here to say hello to an old friend. Which should be a bit weaker since the last time we were here. You bitch. Yeah. Breath attack, bad attack. There it is. We gotta hunt those now. There it is. That's the other one. Just gonna slow for a moment because I want to get my shield completely back. So breath attacks just completely destroy us. We didn't lose too much HP on that one. And again, we have a good few number of safety nets, so even if we actually do die, we shouldn't die badly enough that we're out of the game right now. There should only be one thing in the game that can actually kill us, and it's a Medusa. And that's because that just does lethal damage. It doesn't care about anything else. But to find a Medusa, you need to actually go into its home, and those are very rare as it is. Right, there you are, you bastard. Seriously, what? Bastard instantly killed us again, what? Nah. We're not done yet. We're not done yet, mate. Come on. Come on. Got another one down there. Was that the same one as before? Okay, I think it was the same one as before. I feel like I've seen two on the way to this one now. No, back off. God, these buggers are laggy as hell. They're quite happy with the shield being this low. That's breath. That some bitch killing us hard. Just so it's known, again, we lose an empty heart canister every time we die. That is a lot of heart canisters we've just gone through. If we're at our base HP and less. We're at 18 health out of almost 100 health that we have. Okay. How intense am I feeling about this? Oh, you also have a shield, like you can visually see around me. I believe there's a way of disabling that visual though. Or there was at one point. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if it's even possible. I'm gonna do a couple of sleep cycles and we'll see what we can do. If you're wondering, by the way, this is about as fast as using a watch. Actually, I could probably speed this up with a watch. So we'll do this, try and get a semblance of our HP back. Because again, you need basically sunrise to happen, and that will be when you regain HP when the day ticks over. God, am I such a confusing character. I am a god of space and time, and I am just sleeping through days. We'll leave it at that for now. We're so close. I want to kill this dragon before I finish today. Yeah, so there's 2 dragons on the way to this dragon as well. They'll be ice dragons undoubtedly because of the biome type. And that is the dragon type I'm actually looking for. That's really not good. Well, I just want to double check. Is that a, yeah, it's a Cyclops den. Nah, this bitch ain't having me today. I'm fucking having him. Fucking course you're still doing frost breath, you piece of shit. Stop. Nah, we're not done. We're not done. I got one more set of invulnerability to go. Come on, come on. Fucking got my fists up right now. I didn't even see the bugger. I see. Alright. I'll take that as a lesson. I think the game's trying to catch up right now. Here we go. Okay. I think we made a solid attempt today, and I'm going to kill that fucking dragon. No, I can't. I can't. We've already got one of our things back. We've almost got another one back. I can't. I'm gonna die to this at this rate. I swear. I can't leave it alone. I've got two of them back. We're good. We can do this. Regeneration's probably not going to do me all that good. The absorption might. Strength kind of does as well. Because it's just a little bit of additional damage. A little bit's enough. Fully recharged shields. Can pull back for a second, let some stuff load. Come, dragon, we shall have our confrontation yet again. This is a fucking Dormammu moment. Dormammu, I've come to fucking bargain. There he is. Breath attack, huh? Bitch. Does my shield work versus that? I actually have not been paying attention to that because I'm not used to playing with a shield. I doubt it's going to protect me versus it. Is that another dragon? I swear that's a separate one, and that's even bigger. That must be a tier 6. This must be like a tier 4 or tier 5 that I'm fighting. Alright, where's the unpleasant wanker? Nah. That doesn't answer the problem. I genuinely, this sounds stupid, but I think this is my only tactic, is to keep throwing myself at this with enough resurrections. I have to just pace it out. To think this is possibly not even the large, like this, I don't think this is the large one, because I think the large one's the one that we keep seeing near the trench over here. I think that's closer to being the full size. Pain. I tried to run away, but yeah, so it just, because of the angle, it just keeps following you. Okay, I've gotten one more of my razors. I got in like a hit or two. At least that's better than some of the attempts so far. God, yeah, that's a big fucker down there. Bitch. I don't know what I can do to be more powerful. I genuinely don't. Ice and fire is a huge amount of punishment. Because, okay, so I want to stress right now that you could make the argument, oh, well, why not upgrade your sword? That's not the problem. The problem is I can't even get close to hit some of these time attempts. I need to somehow survive getting close. And at this point in time, there is not much else I can have as an answer. Like, the only other thing I can do is switch out the living armor pieces like this and use gem armor to try and utilize the fact I have a little bit more resistance with this. That's not that much. Gives me a lot more mobility though. That does offer something. Okay, come on. We ain't giving up. Not yet. Can't wait to fight something like that, huh? That's breath. It's more breath. We ain't done yet. I didn't use a res. I didn't hear no bell. I want to mention, I do genuinely think this is partly because the mod is not balanced around the idea of playing it on hard or hardcore at all. Because I cannot stress enough how the hell would you be able to do this without some of the OP mods that I've got right now. Like, that's the scarier thought. If I was in a normal playthrough, even versus Ice and Fire, I would probably be near unkillable at this stage. and yet I am just dying over and over again. I just wish there was better answers to how the damage scales. I'm not going to touch base damage again. I talked about this with my mate, is that my argument is I think this stuff is absurd. However, that's the challenge, is to figure out a way around the absurdity. I mean, I'm not looking forward to the Chaos Dragon at all. Fucking bastard. Yeah, so this just offers me nothing at this stage, having that gear on. That's one of my reses back. Yeah, I have no good ideas for this, other than throw myself at this until I solve the problem. I've got more reses. Just have to make sure I pace myself a little bit in this soon, because I'm going to have to recharge. Because I'm already at half energy now. I have no idea what just happened in that entire confrontation. Did I mount the dragon during that? Like a few times. I think I did, right? Like that's what I was seeing. Also, did it also look like I had 2000 HP still? Don't tell me it regenerates, because then this entire attempt has been worthless. Where's the bugger gone? There he is. Oh, I had a moment thinking I'd just killed it. Okay. I think we stop there. Because that is 3 HP left. Okay. I'm gonna leave my game on a little bit off stream just so my health returns. And next time on Monday, we're going to try and figure out how to do this. There needs to be an answer. I need to figure out an answer because there's no way that I'm supposed to, that I can beat this dragon as is. So yeah. Huh. Oh my god, I have no words for just how stupid this has become. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm gonna have to see if there is a better answer as to how I do this, because at this point in time, it's just, this isn't gonna work. This is like a tier 4, tier 4 or tier 5 dragon. This isn't even the strongest they get, and I'm just getting destroyed instantaneously. So, we're gonna have to figure that out. Next time, tomorrow should be Stardew Valley as per usual. And then I'll be taking a day off on Sunday. Maybe I might do a stream in the morning very, very quickly based on what's going on. Just because, again, that's the day that the Mrs. Comes back. So, aside from that, have you enjoyed watching me run headlong into a dragon over and over and over again and see me get to a point where you can almost visually witness my eyes die a little bit inside every time? Then leaving a like and comment on the video. Honestly, if you have any ideas on to how to beat a dragon from ice and fire in this situation, I'm all ears, because I would be fine approaching other mods at this point if that meant getting stronger. Again, Ars Nouveau, maybe? I don't know. Like, what can... is that mod possibly capable of high enough damage? And if so, I'm gonna if it might have to be ranged, and that means I'm gonna have to augment the living armor again, because that detriment was already hard enough with the Ender Dragon. What's it gonna be with the other stuff? So I am I'm going to look into some stuff, but if anyone's got any ideas, leave it down in the comments, because I really think I need them at this point. And if you want to follow this series along any further, or any of my other stuff that I'm doing, subscribing to the channel would be very much appreciated, as it also extremely helps me out. That's all for now, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, yeet. Oh god, it's very laggy, isn't it? Oof.